The pen is mightier than the sword. How the heck can I use that to supersize and grow my business? That's probably what you're thinking, right? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma, enjoying a little sip of coffee in my Ufta mug. Obviously, a little Scandinavian, very Norwegian. I think I'm about half Norwegian. And so I love anything Norwegian and Scandinavian. It just appeals to me. One of those things is my daughter, one of her, not first words, her first word was actually ice, but one of her second or third words was actually oofda. And I don't know where she got it because I don't think that I said oofda, but just goes to show that she's a good Norwegian gal too. So today, the pen is mightier than the sword. What does that mean and how does that apply to my business? How can I use that to grow and build the business and scale my business? What does that mean and is it even important? And how can I use that? Because this is all about thinking of things that are commonplace in human behavior and human nature, things we think about and say and use, expressions we use all the time, and how we can get a different perspective on our business, how we can look at things differently, because part of growing and scaling is the ability to be flexible and look at things differently in our businesses and in our lives. Now, of course, the expression, the pen is mightier than the sword, has been around since the 1600s. It's a very popular expression. And just like anything that's been around for hundreds of years, it is ingrained in our society. It is ingrained behavior in the way that we human beings act and think. So can you think of some examples where words have been more powerful than wars, where words have and writing has been more powerful than fighting? I can think of several. I'm here in America, so of course the Declaration of Independence immediately pops to mind. The Declaration of Independence and many wars, I guess wars have been started and stopped by writing, by the pen being mightier than the sword. And I think about how nowadays, with the power of the internet and the words and video, heaven forbid, how that's changing our world and the world we live in today. All of us have so much access to information, access to words and video and media and power that we never had before. We're so interconnected, but with that interconnection comes challenges, because not only does that mean that things can be built up very, very fast, they can also be destroyed in an instant. One social media post can ruin you, your brand, your company. One is all it takes. One that goes viral, one complaint from a customer that's carefully worded and put out there to destroy you can destroy your entire company, can destroy your entire brand. And so, I'm not saying that to scare people. I'm just saying it to make you aware of the fact that that can happen. One bad review, whether it's true or not, because guess what? There are review sites all over the internet that review absolutely everything on the planet. Anything and everything. You can go online and you can Google, review for, and then plug in the name of your company, your brand, yourself. Plug in your name and start reading the things about yourself. When you Google, just Google your name and see what comes up. It's pretty interesting. Now, of course, there's other people that have the same name as you, but guess what? If somebody's searching you out and trying to find out if they want to do business with you, or if they want to partner with you, or if they want to know about you, all they have to do is Google your name. They're not going to know which ones are really you and which ones aren't, are they? You are, but they might not know that. So it's important to just be cognizant of that. Know that everything is an open book and almost everything is out there. If we think that we have, I get a kick out of all these privacy concern wars. And I'm not saying we don't want to keep things private, but the truth is anybody that wants to know anything about you can pretty easily find it out. They don't have to hire a private detective anymore. They can just go online and do some Google searches. They can pay some money. I think there's probably thousands of sites that you can do background searches on people. You can do background information. Everything is out there. Why do you think Facebook is so powerful? Because they have information about our behaviors, and our behaviors tell the world more about us than, any facts and figures or bank account numbers. And so, information is mightier than the sword. It is so powerful. And I think that most of us business owners underestimate the power and the importance of information, especially information about our customers. And then the power of words to influence and communicate to our customers what we can do for them, how we can serve them, how we can help them. So I love this expression, the pen is mightier than the sword, because it is so true. I would love to see a couple of comments and have a little discussion with anybody who wants to about how you've seen this play out in your life and in your businesses. I've seen it play out in my life, in my relationships. I've seen, because words can, they can heal or they can harm. And I've experienced it both ways, right? I think we all have. If you've, lived for any amount of time, you probably have experienced words being used at you and toward you in a good way, and words being used at you and toward you in a bad way. It's just bound to happen when there's 8 billion people on the planet. Guess what? They're not all going to like you. They're not all going to love you. Some are going to actually hate you. I know. Newsflash, right? So think about today. Think about the words that you use. Think about the way you communicate with your partners and your customers and your employees and the people that you're teaming up with to create what it is that you want to create with your business. And make sure that the words you're using are really conveying the message that you want them to. How do you know? Ask people. Ask people what kind of a reaction they have when you say things. Sometimes we say things and we don't even notice the reaction that we're having on people. And so the best way to find out is to actually ask them. Will they all tell you the truth? Will they all be 100% honest about how they feel about what you say? Not necessarily, but if you ask enough people, you'll know what's going on. We can have a discussion about that another day, because that's a very interesting topic that I learned about following my sudden cardiac arrest. So go out and make it a fantastic day. Grow your business. Know the power of words to grow and build up your business and to help make the world a better place. Bye.